Welcome to this AgriData Inc. tutorial video. In this video, we will be demonstrating how to create a crop summary map within your Surety Pro account. Crop summary map is a map that will grab the information that we've saved to a crop assignments layer and display that information in a legend format. It will have the crop types, the color of those crops that we're going to set up, as well as the total acres for all of the boundaries within a particular crop type. So to get started, let's go ahead and select our client from our client list. Once this client is loaded, we're going to use the favorites link over on the right to enable our two options that we need. So if we expand the My Forms and Maps section, we're going to enable the crop summary map. We'll scroll down as well to enable the crop assignments layer. So let's go ahead and save that. We now have the crop summary map and the crop assignments links within our maps and forms list. So to get started, we do recommend that you have some saved boundaries that you use to create the crop assignments from. This will just allow us to easily pull that farm name field ID in to the appropriate form here. So if we select a boundary, we're going to now go to the crop assignments. We're going to assign a crop type to this. Crop name is the only one that's required. However, you can document things like your plant date, harvest date, and seed brands here as well. Crop name, we're going to select a crop, say it's corn, and we're going to go ahead and save this. Initially, you probably won't have any coloring set up, like in this case, but we'll fix that here after we've assigned a few different crop types. We'll go to our next one, select it, go to crop assignments again, and basically we're just going to repeat this process. So we're going to assign our crop, go ahead and save. Do be patient when saving these. It just takes a second to save. We don't want to get click happy. Same thing, select crop assignments, and then go ahead and assign your crop. Keep in mind you can add different crops to this list by using this pencil icon after you click on the crop name. And then from here we can click on the plus button to add a crop name into this list. Now that we have crop assignments set up here, we're going to go to our layers button. We're going to click on crop assignments link. We're going to go up to the symbology tab in our layer properties, and we're going to make sure that is coloring by crop name and that we have our color set up. So click on the pencil icon. This will bring up a list of all the different crops that you have saved within your account, and we're just going to go through and set up colors for each of these. Once you're done picking colors, close that window and hit save on the layer properties in order to see your changes. And as we can see, we have now these crops all color coded. In the future, when we're adding more crop assignments, they'll automatically know what to assign the color. Now let's use the zoom in tool in order to zoom into the boundaries that we've created and use the pan tool to move the map to center the boundaries. And what we're going to do is we're going to select all of these boundaries. So click and drag a box if we want and select them all at once by selecting the crop assignments layer from the drop down. They're all highlighted like this, then we're going to go and create our crop summary map. Crop summary map should load here and it will display, like we saw on the other map, all of our colors, field boundaries, and we can also see that it is taking our crop names, putting them in a legend, and then totaling the acres for each crop name. As an alternative to using the crop assignment layer in order to create a database of crop types, some people might have an existing database using some of the other forms in the system. For example, if you save seed forms, you can go ahead and turn on the seed layer here. You may already have a database of crop type records. Turn off my crop assignments. Let's go ahead and go into the seed properties here and enable my crop coloring by crop name. Save that. So we can use these records instead to create a summary map. We do need to modify and create a duplicate of the crop summary map template. And this can be done by a Surety Pro admin on the accounts. So we can go up to the admin dropdown, go to Forms Designer, open that, maximize this here and get my properties window over. I'm going to go ahead and File, Open, and we'll open the crop summary map template. Once this is open, we can click on the layer legend table placeholder. This will open up our control properties and allow us to do some modification. In this properties window, we're going to click on the legend columns button. Make note of the crop name and actual acres. We'll do the same thing for the other ones. So we're going to select a layer. So basically this is telling the template to pull records from a particular layer. So we're going to select seed. And again, we're going to go to the crop name and add this as an attribute to our grid, as well as actual acres. You also want to total the actual acres and then save. Now that this legend table is adjusted, let's go ahead and go up to File, Save As, and we can go ahead and save this as a separate form or report. You can change your drop down to company to save it at the company level so it's available for any client you select. Go ahead and click OK. This will save this as a new template and allow us to release it to your account. Once released, let's go ahead and minimize here in case we need to make changes. And now we can see that we have, if we access the favorites link, go to the My Forms and Maps, we can click on the crop summary map -seed in order to add that to our list. Go back and let's do multi-select. And let's this time select the seed form records. So once these X's are there, go ahead and click on the crop summary map seed. And it will load the crop summary map, same template, except for the grid on the bottom is now referencing that seed form instead of the crop assignments layer. So again, this can help those of you who already have a database of records saved using some other forms. Could be used with chemicals or aerial or fertilizer forms, anything that has a crop name attribute that has been filled in. So if you have any more questions, feel free to reach out to us. You can access our information by going to the help dropdown and going to About. Give us our phone number and email address there. Otherwise, feel free to use our support material under help and support documentation or how-to videos. Thank you.